Alright, today I'm going to be working on polishing the paint on the truck. It has little surface scratches and stuff. A few places, see like here. Some of these are a little deeper so they might not come out. But the lighter ones should be able to, at least make them look a little better. And then the hood, here's the hood. There's some fine ones like here. Here. Oh, kind of hard to focus. There it is. And over there's another one. Here's another one. But I'm gonna hit a mark him and start polishing. What I'm gonna be using to polish is just a buffer. First, I'm gonna hit it with a foam pad to see if it does anything with them. And then if not, I will hit him with a wool pad. And then the foam pad. But alright, let me get set up and start working with this. This is a close-up of the before. I'm gonna hit it with a wool pad first. Wool pad. And then I'll hit it with the foam pad. Alright, that worked out great. That was like not even a minute or so of me buffing it. This is where the scratch used to be. I can still see it, just a small outline, but it's not as pronounced as it was before. And it shined up the paint really nice compared to the rest of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh man, it feels so much nicer compared to everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the rest of them. This one here, and then the ones here. And I'll show you the after. And just this little spot right over here, I'm gonna be super happy with that. Very happy. Look at the reflection here compared to like here that it has not been buffed. To me, it's a huge difference. Alright, this is the after. I'm very happy how it came out. I can barely see them. There used to be like one over here. I'm not sure the camera will be able to pick it up, but I could just see a little outline on it. But overall, it looks really good. The paint feels great. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a quick polish on the rest of the hood. Then I'm gonna foam pad it. Then after that I'm gonna wax it. Alright, just finished buffing the hood with the wool pad. This right here, a little dirty, I had it cleaned up. It made a huge difference on the way the hood feels and looks. It's so much shinier, so much more reflective. You see the shine on it compared to the way the Fender looks like. And the hood was the same as the Fender. And of course it feels a whole lot rougher. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing I did with the hood to the Fender. Just a good contrast of the reflection on the hood compared to the Fender. But anyway, I'm gonna continue buffing it. So when I make it nice and clean, even though it's an older truck, but hopefully it'll last me for a while. Okay, I did a little comparison shot on the Fender. The part in the front by the headlight, I buffed it and polished it with a foam pad. And the part after the tape here to the left, I have not. To me, it's a significant difference how it reflects. And the way it feels is completely different. Where I buffed it, it feels nice and smooth. The other part feels, coarse. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it feels completely sandy where I had not buffed it. Here it feels great, and I have not even waxed it yet. That should be a real nice difference once I'm done with it. But anyway, here it is again. Alright, here's some scratches, scrape that I'm going to try to remove. This one right over here is light. Some light ones over here. This one's deeper. Just hoping to make it look a little cleaner. And this one broke the paint here, but here I'm hoping I'll be able to make it a little better. I'm going to be using some 2000 grit sandpaper. I'm going to scuff it up, sand it down lightly, then buff it. And then foam pad it, see how it comes out. So this is the before, right by the tail light. This is after I wet sanded it. The one that was up here was really light. It completely came off. You can see it looks kind of dull. There was another tiny one here, I sanded down. Where it looks dull, that's where, because I sanded it down with, wet sanded it with sandpaper. This one is too deep, so I didn't want to hit it too hard. This one had the scrapes after where the paint was broken. Most of it came off, and I'll be able to buff most of it out. Overall, definitely will look better. I'm gonna go ahead and buff it now, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, this is the after. There used to be one up here, a small one up here. Sanded down. One over here that completely gone away. There was another one here. This is the deep one. Still there, but at least it's a little smoother. And then this one over here is the one that had the mark after where the paint was broken. Not all of it came out, but most of it. I can still see tiny little things over here. But overall, it came out really, really nice. But the one that I can see now pretty much only is the big one over here. I might touch it up a little bit with the paint that's broken and call it a day. Alright, this is the after I finish with sanding some spots that has, you know, scuff and stuff, buffing it, then polishing with a foam pad, then waxing it. I am very happy how it came out. All the paint looks great. It looks so nice. And the tint is not perfect, but it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's all nice and clean. This was about 3 days of work or so. From wet sanding, polishing, buffing, and I just finished waxing on it.